Hello everyone. If you're wondering, then the gameplay in the background is of a cute fishing game called Web Fishing that I recommend. It's only like £5. But yeah, so about a month ago, as I'm sure you'll know, I made a video going over this false claim on Wikipedia and an entire rabbit hole behind a community basically venerating the kingdom of Wihtwara. And I'm really glad I did, to be honest. Not only do I just kinda like it, but it got way more exposure than what I was expecting, and in a positive way too. I got a bunch of nice comments, a 99% like ratio. It got shared by someone I massively respect, and even influenced the decision to remove the false claim off Wikipedia, with my name literally there. It's been surreal, to be honest, but alas. Like a lead choice band in Metagross, it's gone. Removed due to an alleged copyright infringement, and subsequently I've received a copyright strike on the channel. As we can see, my content got removed by Wihtwara 9117 for featuring a piece of artwork called Now and Forever I Am Your King for 9 seconds apparently, between 8:25 and 8:34. You know, I'm actually really grateful YouTube requires claimants to specify this stuff. It really helps us see just how legitimate the claim is. Let's look over these 9 seconds and see just how egregious my supposed infringement really is. A segment on local radio, a song, a poem, and drawings, all in dedication to a tiny kingdom that's only known feat is getting conquered. Yes, that's right. That is the reason my entire video got removed. My use of someone else's art for 1 second. Not 9 seconds, 1. Literally 1 second. And in my humble opinion, this is blatantly fair use too. It's used in an educational context to demonstrate an example of how much a community is fascinated by the kingdom. Even if you do somehow disagree with me, you surely can't think it's right to invalidate an entire 18-minute video that I spent months on because of a literal 1 second infraction, 0.09% of the video. And here's the thing, I don't believe this takedown has been done in good faith, surprisingly. I would prefer if it was, so we could quickly resolve this, but if they were truly strictly unhappy with my use of their art, why couldn't they have left a comment saying so? It would take me literally 10 seconds to remove the image that way. I would get to keep my hard work up, and they would get to remove the art from my video. You know, something tells me, as much as I don't want this to be the case, that there's an ulterior motive behind getting my video removed. As I'm sure you might have guessed, Wihtwara 9117, the claimant, is actually the YouTube account of a central figure in the Wihtwara community. And don't worry, it's not Striona. This individual is responsible for such claims like Tacitus, a Roman chronicler, had no agenda while describing barbarians, and that the Jutes landed and settled on the Isle of Wight because of magical energies. As far as I can tell, they're the one who organises all these ceremonies by the island's Neolithic megalith, and created a website, like 5 books, they made that appearance on radio, and of course this YouTube channel, which is basically a bunch of sermons in dedication to the Wihtwara. And yes, I did cover up the thumbnails with random numbers, because with what we're dealing with, you can't be too cautious. I've never heard of thumbnails using someone else's thumbnails to get a video removed, but, you know, I just can't take that chance. Because of just how much involvement they have in the community, dedicating decades of their life to this cause, it's not difficult to imagine why they'd want a video criticizing them off the platform. Again, I don't want this to be the case, but what am I supposed to think when you just straight up remove the video instead of trying literally anything else? To further this line of thinking, we have blatant examples of double standards that prove that this claim has no moral weight behind it. So their latest video is about the current situation in Ukraine, And to demonstrate how much Russia has propagandized their involvement, they use other people's artwork. This is the exact same scenario to what I did. When I do it, it's apparently an infringement that warrants the entire video getting removed, but when they do it, it's just completely fine. Jan, did you get permission from Ethan Kellogg to use this art? No? Then why do you think it's okay to use it? And it gets worse too. You see this? These are the number of copyrighted songs used in just this video. 6 of them, including a 2.5-minute montage of just music and images, no narration at all. And these random numbers that I used, this is how many copyrighted songs have been flagged in each of her videos. Incredible. This blatant hypocrisy either points to an incredible lack of self-awareness, or someone wanting to silence criticism by abusing the copyright system over a 1-second clip. Honestly, a large part of me just wants to take this on the chin and move on. Yes, I know, but it's not like I'm ever gonna talk about this whole thing ever again. I'm already prepared to move on, and I'm mostly done writing a new video completely unrelated. Also, the primary, ultimate purpose of my video was to dispel misinformation, and that misinformation has been dispelled. The main topic of the video, Our World Sister, is a past event, which is now fittingly history. There's also the thing of if I do decide to move on, this is a very, very funny and fitting way for this saga to end. I mean, to most of you, this was just an 18-minute video, but I spent months looking into this. It's unironically a chapter of my life. And for that chapter to end because the central member of the community throws a tissy, inciting Woden's wrath, is pretty hilarious. What's even funnier is knowing that they've seen it. Because the copyright infringement is at 8:30 in the video, this means that they've seen me react to all of their claims with all the edits I made, which is just amazing. So yeah, in a way, I'm content just putting this behind me because I've already moved on. This is literally the only reason I'm bringing it up again. It served its primary purpose, and it's just a funny way for this to end. But I spent so long on this. If it was just about dispelling misinfo, the video would be 4 minutes long, not 18. Instead, I went looking for why, and ended up in a massive rabbit hole. In my time down there, I spent hours, or days, listening to radio segments and SoundCloud sermons, read several articles, a website, watched several long videos, and of course all of them I had to see multiple times to find what I wanted to clip and everything. All in an effort to, as best as I could, understand these people. I even bought one of Striona's books. I'm probably in the top 50 people on Earth when it comes to understanding this doctrine. And I told of my experiences through this video, through several weeks of editing that represents my creative vision, or whatever a less pretentious way of saying that is. For all its flaws, I am proud of that video, and I want more people to see what I made. So no, I won't just sit idly by. I will at least try to get it back. But that's easier said than done. If an actual human at YouTube were to see it, I'm sure my vid would get reinstated like that. But I have zero interest in using Twitter to @them, to be honest, and even if I did, I doubt they'd care much about the plight of some tiny channel. But isn't there a proper process designed to help in this situation? Yes, but get this. The dispute is initially checked by the claimant. Yes, really. You know, I'm somewhat doubtful the person who removed my video because of 1 second is suddenly going to have a change of heart. It's only after this whole thing I can actually appeal the claim. And remember, this entire process can take weeks. In spite of how unreasonable the claimant is, I think the potential faster solution is to just message them directly. Hopefully they can understand my point of view. To them, I'm probably just some faceless troll who is making fun of them, but I am like a real person, you know, who has like emotions and stuff. I don't think it's fair that I can spend so much time on making something for them to just smite it out of existence. And hopefully they understand that when I reach out to them. Regardless of what happens about this, I will continue making videos. Nothing like what happened here. You know, stumbling upon rabbit holes of people venerating a 1500-year-old kingdom don't just grow on trees, you know. And I do have like a genuine passion in history, specifically Anglo-Saxon history. As I said before, I'm already mostly done writing a video about a mystery, actually. Despite what the claimant has removed from the channel, they can't remove the fact that I gained like 300 subscribers, 300 more subscribers than what I was anticipating, by the way. And I hope that at least some of the people watching right now, some of you, are interested in what I make next. Ideally, the video I spent months on making stays on the channel, of course, but if not, I am prepared to just move on and keep on making what I am actually passionate about. I think that's about it. I've probably forgotten something because of course, but yeah. Thank you for watching.